Scriptures to think about during Black History Month. I'm Dr. Divine. I have a PhD in Old Testament, and all month long I've been reading scripture through a Black or Black history lens. Let's get into today's text. 2 Samuel 21. Now, I suggest reading the entire chapter, but today I want to focus specifically on Rizpah. Now, she is a small, seemingly insignificant biblical character that many people might not have even heard of until today. But her story is a painful story that is similar to far too many others that we've encountered throughout Black history. Rizpah is the image of a mother grieving the deaths of her sons due to political propaganda. So in 2 Samuel 21, we're told there is a famine in the land, and when David inquires of God, God says that it's due to Saul's previous treatment of the Gibeonites. So then David consults with the Gibeonites to figure out how they can right the wrongs of the past. And conveniently for David, the Gibeonites request 7 of Saul's sons, 7 of Saul's descendants, so that they can impale them. And that is what's going to right the wrongs. And I say conveniently for David because I find it incredible and honestly quite unbelievable that the solution to the famine would be handing over 7 men who could be in opposition to his kingship, 7 men who could be his competitors for the kingship. But nevertheless, David hands over Saul's sons and grandsons. He takes the sons of Merab, Saul's daughter, and then the 2 sons of Saul's concubine, Rizpah. David hands them over to the Gibeonites, and they, of course, impale them. So this is where Rizpah comes in. So it says that Rizpah took sackcloth and spread it on a rock for herself from the beginning of the harvest until rain fell on them from the heavens. She did not allow the birds of the air to come on the bodies by day or the wild animals by night. Even in their death, Rizpah is a fierce and protective mother. Although they had already died, she's covering them. She's seeing that their remains remain intact. Even in death, she's an advocate for them. Rizpah's act is reminiscent of so many mothers like Mamie Till Mobley, Sabrina Fulton, Samaria Rice, Leslie McSpadden, so many others. Her consistent acts of mourning and protection are what garnered David's attention. I don't know that she fully got justice because in the end it says that he buried Saul's bones and Jonathan's bones. It does not talk about him giving a proper burial to the 7 sons who were impaled. So in the end, like those mothers, justice wasn't necessarily served. I just wanted to highlight Rizpah today and during this series, and I also want to highlight and honor those mothers who lost their sons to senseless violence and injustice in this nation.